Everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have completed View Medicine part of Pharmacy Management System project. If you are not seen that video, just go to description and check out them. In this video, we are going to work on Update Medicine part. So let me start with that. Let me exit this application and let me create a new JFrame form for this. JFrame form and Update Medicine. Click on Finish. And let's increase the size to 850, 500 and remove min max close button from this form. I'm just going to click on this one, close this one, and also close this one. And after that, we have to put a label over here, and this will be for update medicine. The size is to bold 36. Okay, and close this. Let's place this perfectly on the center, and then we need a button over here, so the button icon will be closed. And let me remove the text and close over here, and let's place this to the corner of this form, and let me put a separator over here to place it separator. And then we are going to reduce the sizes to max of this form. And after that, here we have to place the medicine ID. And here we need to put a text field to search. So I'm going to place a text field. And let me increase the size to 300. And after that, we need here a button to search. So I'm going to place it over here, search. And we also need to add a icon, search icon. Close this. After that, we have to place few fields like name, company name, quantity, price. Those fields we have to add. So let's add those fields one by one. So name, and we need a text field for this. Let me increase the sizes to 300. And after name, the next field will be for company name. So company name, and this one is a text field. And after company name, the next field will be for quantity, and text field. And here we have to increase the sizes to this one. Then we have to add it, and one more field we need to add over here, add quantity. Let's say if you want to add some update the quantity, so we will need to add it over here. Shift this one, this, and after that we need few more fields over here. So price per unit, so price per unit, and we can put the text field over here. For this one, we place it to 300, and we need a button over here, so I just place the button, and this will be for update. And we also need to add an icon, so save icon we are going to use it over here. Now we have to select all these fields and it will be dragged to the right side, and let's select all these fields and let's make it as bold 12. So I'm going to select this one, go to the properties, making it as bold 12. Okay, and close this. After that, we also need to remove the text from these fields. So I'm going to remove it one by one. To remove this one too, this one, and to this per unit also, remove the text and save. Let me check out the size of this form. So it should be 850 and 500. So 850. Okay, it's automatically getting resized. Okay, this one get resized. Let me try this one. Let me increase the size of this one. Save this. Save this. Now we have to set the layout for absolute layout. Then we are going to decrease the sizes to 850. And then we are going to put a label over here, go to the properties, and we are going to select all page background and place it perfectly on this form. Double click on this, remove the label name, and then double click on this button to file. False we need to write. After this we have to go to the over here, and here we have to write, we have to create public string number pattern, mobile pattern which we are using previously, and I'm going to paste it over here, put semicolon and in this over here set location relative to null we have to write. And after this we have to write the code, so whenever any user click on search button over this one, so we need to search the radials and we have to displaying all these fields. So double click on this to like generate the event for search button, and then we have to write int check medicine exist is equals to 0, and the string unique id is equals to, and then we also need to rename this to field name, so txt medicine id, and here we have to write txt medicine id dot get next. And if unique id dot equals inputs, and here we have to write display the error that j option pan dot show message dialog null, and here we have to write unique or medicine id field while we need to display this message, and in else condition we need to search, try catch, and here we write exception, and in this j option pan dot show messages null we have to pass this. We need to import that java.sql.string and save this. Let's get back over here in the try block, and then we have to write connection con and equals to connection provider this one tau we need to import dot get one method, and after that a statement st is equals to con dot create a statement, and result set we have to write result set, and rs dot st dot execute query, and we need to pass the query, and here we have to write select start from medicine where unique id is equals to whatever we pass, we have to whatever we get we have to pass that unique id over here, and while rs dot next, and here we have to set the text, so I'm going to change this one to variable name. I'm going to do first change, so txt name txt company name, and txt quantity, and txt price per unit. Save this, get back to the source over here, and we also need to disable that field that txt medicine id dot set irritable, and I'm going to make it as false. Txt name dot set fixed, and here we have to write rs dot get string, and here we have to write name. After that, txt company name dot set text and rs dot get string, and here we have to write company name and txt quantity dot set text rs dot get string, and here we have to write quantity and txt price per unit dot set text rs dot get string, and here we have to write price, and we also want that the quantity field should be not be editable, because we have to update the quantity from add. Let me show you. From here we have to enter the quantity we want to add it to this one. So that's the purpose. We don't need to edit that. So txt quantity dot set editable, we are going to make it as false, and check medicine exists is equals to 1. And now outside of this one we have to write if. You can scroll this one. If check medicines is equals to 0, it means that that particular ID medicines does not exist. It's the option pan dot show message null, and here we have to message like medicine ID does not exist. We need to display this. Now we also need to connect this one with our this page, dashboard page. So click on this one, update medicine, and then we have to create object dot set visible. We have to make it as true. So let's test it out. Let me run this pharmacist dashboard page, and let me click on update medicine, and here you can see. Okay, let me check out the view first. View medicine, we have id, and let me close this one. Let me click over here. Let me write here 100, and let me click on search. So you can see the test name. You can see over here. You can see the contact company name, and you can see the price per unit, and you can see medicines ID and quantity we cannot do. So it means that it's working fine as expected. Let me close this one. Let me exit this application. And now we have to write the code to update. So double click on this update button to generate the event. And here we have to write a string unique id is equals to txt unique medicine id dot get the string, and here we write name is equals to txt name dot get text, and after that the string company name is equals to txt company name dot get text, and after that the string quantity is equals to txt quantity dot get quantity dot get, and after that the string price is equals to txt price per unit dot get text, and after that we have one more field that will be this one. So change the variable name of this one. So txt add quantity, we are going to rename this as, save this, get back to this place, and we will write string add quantity, and here we write txt add quantity dot text, and here we will write int total quantity is equals to 0. We scroll this one, and if add quantity dot equals and it does not contain any value, In that case, what we have to do is total quantity is equals to integer parse. We need to do, we have to convert that string to the int, and we have to just pass the quantity what we have. And in else condition, if any value exists in add quantity, so total quantity is equals to integer dot parse int and quantity, right, and plus integer dot parse int, and here we write add quantity, and outside of this one if condition unique id dot equals, and here we have to write display option pan dot show messages. So here we have to validate all the fields. So here we have to write medicine id is field is required, and else if name dot equals double quotes, and here we have to paste this, just copy this one and paste it inside this one, and here we have to just change the name. We also need to remove the id and space. Okay, copy this line of the code also. And else if after name the next will be company name dot equals, and we have and paste it over here. So here we have to write company name, and then we have to validate other fields like else if, and after company name the add quantity we need to validate add quantity dot match, and it should mobile number digits number pattern not equal. In that case we need to display schedule option. Okay, so we need to just paste it and just need to rename this one, right, quantity field is invalid like this, and in this condition we have to display for price, so price dot equals double quotes, and here we have to display price unit field is required, else if, and here we have to not price dot match number pattern, then we have to write price per unit, price per unit field is invalid, and after that we write else, then we have to write try catch block, and then we have to write the code to update it. So right, so let's write here try catch block, and here we write exception, and inside this one we have to write j option pan dot show messages and null, and here we have to just use the e and save this one. Okay, by mistake we have closed it, not a problem. Let's get back and scroll back to that page. Okay, and here we have to write in the try block we have to write connection on an equals to connection provider dot getCon. After that prepared statement is equals to ps dot con dot prepared statement, and here we have to write the queries update medicine set name is equals to question mark, and of that company name is equals to question mark, and quantity question mark. After quantity the next field will be price where unique ID is equals to question. So this is our complete query. Update medicine, set name, company, quantity, price. Okay, price. After that, we forget to write this one. And where unique ID is this. Okay, and put semicolon at the end, and then go to the next line. And here we write ps.set string 1, and I'm going to copy paste this one. And here we have to change it to name. After that, ps.set string and 2, and here we have to pass the company name. So company name of that ps.set and we need to pass and third, and we need to pass the total quantity. So total quantity of the ps.set string, and here we write 4, and here we write price ps.set int 5, and write integer dot pass int, and here we write unique ID, and here we write ps.execute update and g option pan dot show messages null, and here we have to write medicine updated successfully, and set visible false, new update medicine dot set visible, and here we write true. Now let's go to the pharmacist dashboard and let's me run this and let me test it out, like it's working or it having any issues. So update medicine, I'm going to write here 100, and if I try to search something it does not exist, so we get error. And if I click on certain date, and if I try to update this one, and I'm going to add the quantity is 22, I'm going to want to add, and I'm going to update this one. Click on update medicine, updated successfully. If I search it again, you can see the name has been updated, company name has been updated. You can see the quantities also get changed from 10 to 32 because we have added 22 in this quantity, and you can see the price has been changed. So it means that our update medicine is working fine as expected. So I hope you guys like this video. So please hit like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.